Video 12. Setting state. We have a single objective in this video. We will show you how to set values in our squares state array. As a next step, when we click on a square, we want to show an X. This entails updating our state variable squares in the board component, so that the element representing the square clicked changes its value from null to X. In React, we should not mutate state directly, for reasons we will explain in more detail in the next video. We will first make a copy of the squares array, then make changes to the copy, and finally switch out the current state with the modified state. Let's add comments in our handle click event function breaking down this process. First, we will remove the console log statement. Now, we can add our comments. Let's make a copy of the squares array using array spread syntax, and assign the copy to a variable we will call new squares. As a second step, let's update the copy, setting the clicked element to X. Finally, let's use our state setter called setSquares, defined in our useState hook, to set the state to be the modified copy. Now test this out in the browser. We will first click on the square with index 2. Now we will click on the square with index 7. Our UI is updating as expected, showing an X when we click on a square. We have successfully set the squares state array on the board. Before we move on to the next video, let's do some minor refactoring. Our initial squares array can be simplified. This is a shorter way of creating an array of 9 elements and making them all null. Now, we can delete the longer definition of initial squares. Next, we will remove the comments. Finally, we will update the value passed to on click in the square components button, removing the superfluous arrow function. To summarize, we showed the 3-step process to correctly update a state array. We first copied the array, then we mutated the copy, and finally we set the state array to be the mutated copy. In the next video, we will explain why this 3-step process for updating non-scalar state is necessary in React.